from Sagada. Our main goal today is to see the famous hanging coffins. We just registered in the local tourism office. It's 100 peso per head, and then now we got a list of tour guides. Here. Now it's not that difficult to find things though in Sagada because it's a relatively small area. Everything is near each other. Most accommodations, most tourist spots are within 5, maximum 10 kilometers.
It's even less than 5.
Yeah, it's sometimes even less than 5. Guys, we are starting the tour to the Hanging Coffin. We met our tour guide. Ano pong pangalan mo?
Joseph.
Joseph. Ako si Susie. The weather still have surprises for us. Besides the cold, it was 11 Celsius at the morning. It also started raining a bit. Well, I'm not really sure if it's rain or it's just the clouds. The road is leading through the cemetery, which makes sense because the place we are visiting is also a burial ground. Pixel went to lead the tour as always.
It's a public cemetery of Sagada.
Oh, okay.
For the hanging coffins, it must be for the old men and women, the one who reached 85 and above. But for the young ones, 85 and below, they buried it here.
Oh, okay. The hanging coffins were still used until 2010, and then they stopped it after 13 years ago because it's not this type of burying method. Of course, the smells will be more present. So yes. I guess since a lot of tourists are visiting, they stopped the ancient methods of hanging the coffins up. The trail though is so pretty, guys. We are going through pine forest, just pine everywhere. It's too...
Oh, nice.
Pixel is asking for help from the tour guide to climb the stairs. She knows well.
Before the burial, they got the dead man and put in a chair, sitting down one day, one night in the house.
Oh, okay.
So the neighborhood will come, praying or singing, giving donations. So in the morning, the coffins is prepared here. We cut a piece of wood and make a ladder and prepare the coffins in the morning. For the short one, the same. When we are born, in the fetal position, when we died, the same again.
Oh, that's why.
This is the last one. That is the last in the year 2010. They open it for the visitors to come. So when there's a new dead man to be brought here, very, very odorous. Even if we come here, take photo and run away.
Oh, I didn't know, guys, that it's allowed to come so near to the coffins. Like we are literally standing right in front of them. I thought that you will just be able to look at it from the distance, but it's just right here. So this burial method is actually an ancient Igorot burial method, but there are coffins even from more modern ages until they stopped doing it. That's actually so beautiful and thoughtful. Our tour guide told us the most recent ones are hung here because even in that they help the community, they help the town, their families by attracting tourists to visit these areas. Sagada's main source of income is tourism, and that's why they had really difficult time, for example, during COVID, because no tourists were allowed in the area. The whole area is so nice though. It's just the side of the mountain, forests everywhere, super peaceful and quiet. Oh,
It's a small cave again.
so it's still part of the burial ground. Just the coffins that don't get hung, they are being brought to this cave. They just pile them up on each other here. But it's really near the hanging coffin, so it's part of it. They are basically still high up in the mountains on the side of the cliff, just in a cave instead of being hung on the side of the cliff.
Have you seen a skeleton before?
I never.
A skull.
Never seen a human skull before. That's a new thing. Like you can think about it, like how these people like approach that differently, and I can like understand the thought process. Like such a beautiful area to get buried at, so much nicer than like underground. Pixel, did you see it? Did you see it? Look at it. So you can say you saw the coffins of Sagada. We are very proud of Pixel being a well-traveled dog.
Look. Said she don't wanna be there.
This spot is just on a side part of the mountain on a very steep climb. You wouldn't even find it alone. Thank you.
Come.
Iksa, what are you doing? You were chewing pine?
Yeah.
She said it tastes interesting.
There's sun.
The sun came. Guys.
It's gone.
Yeah, it was 2 seconds, but it was here.
Yeah, a bit.
This site is so beautiful. This the rocks and the town. This is the town that actually used like the hanging coffin area. Just back in the days, instead of these houses, it used to be those Igorot style kubols. Sure, that was such a view. It's already beautiful like this, but imagine just seeing those traditional kubols. This was so much fun to see, guys. This was so special. It's another one of those things for me that I always kept hearing about and always wanted to see. Like everyone always said, like, oh, Sagada, oh yes, the hanging coffins. Like we couldn't just leave Sagada without seeing the hanging coffins, and it was such an interesting experience. And we are here again at the church that we spotted yesterday. I did a little googling yesterday, and it's actually a really old church. It was built over 123 years ago, so that explains why it's this kind of structure. It's so beautiful. We secured a lemon pie, guys. Can't leave Sagada without a lemon pie. Do you have a knife?
I do.
Nice. Got a whole lemon pie, but need to eat it as soon as possible. First of all, because we are hungry, and second of all, because that will be difficult to carry it on the way. Wow, look how beautiful is it. It's so big. Ooh. It's so foamy and beautiful. It's still warm. We tried it yesterday and I instantly fell in love. I love citrusy and lemon flavored things, and it's so foamy and creamy. It's just the best thing ever, and it's a local specialty. Everywhere around Sagada you will see lemon pie for sale, but it's an extra layer to enjoy this lemon pie with this beautiful mountain view, the view of Sagada. Actually, all lemon pie in Sagada like costs the same wherever you buy it, and kind of tastes the same, so you can just buy it anywhere. Yeah, maybe it's like one distributor, but it's so good. I'm sad to be leaving Sagada now because I know there's so much more to see in the area, but we are definitely coming back on a different trip. Our journey is not over yet, but our schedule in this area is a little bit limited now. We have to head south now because we are picking up my parents soon, so we will continue our journey with them for a couple of weeks. But I'm so happy that we already got to experience Sagada and saw one of my big bucket list things, the hanging coffins. So it was an amazing experience, and this town is really so inviting, and so like it feels so like home and feels really safe. It's like a closed community. The people know each other and they are welcoming in the tourists, so it's like so so nice and really like a safe, secure environment. But I'm going to end this vlog here while we are still in Sagada, and then I'm starting a new one for the journey to south because it's going to be a really long journey. This is going to be the end of this vlog. Goodbye to Sagada for now. See you soon next time in the next vlog. Bye!
Bye.